Hey everybody, welcome back. Today is the start of a video debate with the Quantum God. Quantum, I'm going to be doing an intro for my audience now, so if you want to skip ahead to this timestamp, go for it. We'll catch up with you in a minute. I can't take credit for finding my opponent Quantum here. That honor goes to Logic. And he was right. You can go to his channel and pick any random video pretty much and do a rebuttal on it. While I was looking through his videos, it was this one in particular that caught my eye. An open challenge for debate. Now, he was offered the opportunity to come on and do a live debate at someone else's channel, but rejected it for the religious views of the hosts. His prerogative, but whatever. It was while I was going through the comments that I discovered that he would be willing to do a video exchange debate. I left him a message. I didn't expect to hear anything back from him, but I did. After a few, frankly, frustrating exchanges, I finally decided that I was just going to go ahead and kick this off. I don't think he really thought out how this was going to work, especially when he says that he wants every video in this debate, including my responses, to be 3 minutes or under. That's just not going to happen. Even with a short series of corrections, it's going to take longer than 3 minutes to correct it, more than likely. So I will try to be as quick as I can be. I'm not going to hove in this thing out into just absolute insanity. I'm going to be as concise as I can be, and I expect him to do the same. We'll see how that works out. By now we've caught up with Quantum if he skipped forward to the timestamp I provided him, so let's roll through how this debate structure is going to work. I'm starting with my question to him. He then responds with whatever length of video he feels is necessary to answer my question, preferably with cited references so that I can check and see what he's talking about. At that point, I will give him my response, rebuttal as necessary, and again, I will try to keep it as concise as possible. And because I'm such a nice guy, since I'm starting this whole thing off with a question, he will be allowed to close. He can address my rebuttal, or simply ask me another question, or both, whatever works for him, at which point the order flip-flops. And we'll carry on like that as long as he wants to stay in this. I'm down to do it forever how long it takes, because I'm in the business of correcting misconceptions and bad information, no matter how long that may take. I'm not overly concerned how long each video takes, though. Obviously, we both want to try to be as concise as possible. That would be the preferable way to go about doing things, but he needs to bear in mind that the longer he takes and the more things he says wrong, the more that I'm going to have to correct, and I will do that, even if it takes 5, 10, or 15 minutes to do it. And now to the question for Quantum. Quantum, I'll be honest, it took a while to come up with a question. I tried to at first be as specific as I could, but from going through your list of videos, it seemed to be pretty difficult to try to nail something down to a very specific question. So I decided I was going to go with a broad question, and we'll just narrow things down as we go. Now, from perusing through your videos, I have realized that you have an issue with the theory of evolution. So my question to you, Quantum, is this. What is your best argument against the theory of evolution? I know that you have issues with it, but I'm not sure why that is. So I'd like to hear your argument against the theory of evolution. Once you've made your response, you can find me in any of these places. Let me know in any of these spots, and I'll get to answering you. Please leave a link to your video so I don't have to go through the list, and I'll be letting you know after I get done with my response to you. Well, that's it for now, guys. Stay curious.